there, majestic and magnificent Leos. Welcome to this channel of mine, Occult Guidance with Sabrina, and any placement in the mighty, beautiful sign of Leo, whether you're Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. Once again, a warm welcome to this reading. We're going to be doing an energy check-in for your current situation. We're going to find out what are the money miracles, windfalls of wealth, cash, and financial blessings that you're manifesting at this point in time. Most of us get our blessings through jobs, through careers, through businesses that we're doing. So we're also going to tap into those energies as well. What are the new jobs and career breakthroughs that are manifesting for you? Hope, health, healing of body, soul, and mind, love miracles, who you're manifesting, and love at all, Leo. So join your energies to this beautiful deck and let us pray together to the angels to bless the reading. Dear Spirit, powerful angels and archangels, that beautiful, free-flowing, all-knowing energy we call universe, and that divine protective force we know as God. What are the incoming money miracles? What are the breakthroughs in the financial situation of Leo that Leo is manifesting at this point in time? Let us know through the cards. Also, for those Leos who are manifesting a career, a new job opportunity, or there's a big career breakthrough that Leo has been hoping for. How and when is this going to happen in the next couple of days and weeks? How is this going to manifest? And for those Leos who want a complete reset in life, you want to move to a new home, you want to move to a new city, you want to start up afresh, you want to start up afresh. When is that going to happen? How is that going to happen? And of course, who is Leo attracting in love? Who is this beautiful soulmate Leo has manifested? If you would like to know the signs associated with this person, we would be more than happy to receive those signs, beautiful spirit. And keep in mind, Leo, that this is, of course, a general reading. So a lot of the messages are going to resonate with your situation. And then again, a lot of the messages are going to resonate with the life and love situation of one of the many other Leos. So take what applies to yourself, leave the rest for others. If you feel you need a more personal, accurate message from Spirit, I'm available for the same. My email ID is occultguidancewithsabrina@gmail.com. It's mentioned in the description of this reading. It's also there in the bio or the introduction section. Along with it is my mobile number. Those of you who use WhatsApp, drop me a text on WhatsApp on my mobile number. Those of you who prefer to send an email, send me an email. Both ways work just as fine. Now, what's the overall energy? We got the Death card, number 15, the Death card, and we got the Two of Cups. Very interesting. And I'm getting a lot of mixed energies, but I'm excited to discuss these cards. So here we go. We got the number 15. Some of you are born on the 15th of the month. 1 plus 5 adds up to 6. You could be born on the 6th, the 15th, the 24th of any month. It all adds up to a 6. Or you're a life path 6. That is your date of birth. Adds up to a 6. Or you are 66 right now. What a beautiful age to be. Or you're seeing 666 every time you look at the clock. Or you look at, you look at the computer. You look at a car's plate. You look... The angel, the 666 could be a number that the angels are using to tell you that there's a situation from which they're going to redeem you from, they're going to get you out from. Now, what is the situation? Two of Cups. You were fast friends, you were, thick as thieves, very close. It could be a love relationship, but I'm sensing it's more of a friendship. You thought of this woman or this man as your brother or your sister. You were very close, especially if you're a woman, you thought of this woman as your sister. She was your best friend, and you shared, you were very honest and authentic with her. And she has betrayed that trust, because we have over here, see the message, toxic witches. That means these two people, there could be two women in your life who are toxic. They could be your own sisters. They could be your friend. You trusted these people. You did a lot for them. You loved them, actually. Two of Cups. You loved them. You did a lot for them, Leo. But they've turned around and stabbed you in the back. Two, especially two women. Could be your sisters, unfortunately, I'm sorry, your cousin sisters, your friends, your neighbors. They've been talking about you behind your back. They've been trying to spoil your reputation, trying to spoil your good name behind your back. They don't have your best interest in their heart. I'm going to say it a bit slower. They do not have your best interest in their heart. Now see, what's the caution? Be cautious of those who take more than what they give. And these people are toxic. See, toxic witches means these people are toxic and they're manifesting, which means a manifester in this card, in this deck that I'm using. It means a manifester. They're toxic and they manifest toxicity wherever they go. So for some of you, beautiful Leo, especially if you're a beautiful Leo woman, because I see a woman here, even if you're a Leo man, these people, they pretend to be your friend. You could also be helping them financially. You could be helping them with words of encouragement. You could have helped them in their times of need. But, they are like, it's like helping a snake. Irrespective of how good you are, they're going to bite you because it's their nature. It is their nature to bite. There's nothing wrong with you, Leo. It's just that a snake can only bite. It is their nature. So you've been giving milk. In our Indian philosophy, it's called, giving milk to a snake. The snake is never going to be your pet. The snake is never going to love you. The snake is never going to reciprocate those feelings of care and nourishment that you're giving it. Likewise, these people, irrespective of how good you are to them, irrespective of how much you do for them, they are never going to reciprocate. They're never going to respect you. They're always going to want you to fall. All right, so I see that happening. They're spreading lies about you. This could be colleagues also. You help them in their time of need, but they are just horrible lot of people. A horrible lot of people. They're talking about you behind your back. They're trying to, if it's a work situation, these colleagues who you trusted, they're actually telling your boss, your manager, they're complaining about you behind your back. They're trying to bring you down. They're making up lies about you, that you don't do your work, Leo, that your work ethic isn't good. All lies, complete lies. That's what. Sorry, it's a sad situation, but what Spirit is telling me to tell you is to be done with these people. Be done with these people. They take more than what they give you. And Leo, you're generous, you're a giver, you love to give. You're extravagant with your love, you're extravagant with your generosity. You share money with people, you share your love, you share your words of wisdom and your encouragement. But not everyone deserves it. Because remember, some people are takers. They're going to take and they're never going to return. So have a more balanced relationship, Leo. And thank you, Spirit, for this message. I know it's a bit of tough love, but I'm glad that Spirit has chosen to use me as your messenger, Leo. If you know people like this, especially two women, walk away from them. They are not worth your time. They are not worth your time, and do not trust them. Do not bear your heart out to them. Do not share your deepest secrets with them, because they don't have your best interest. They're going to use that against you. Let me tell you that, Leo. And you're going to hurt your beautiful, genuine heart. I don't want you to feel that way. Cut away these people from your life, or even if you have to work with them on a day-to-day basis. They should not know that you know that you figured out their game. You understand? They should not know that you figured out their game, and do not trust them again in the future. If you can, by all means, cut them out completely. If you have the ability to cut them out completely, walk away, do that. Block them. Get into a no contact with them for good. So that's that. Now, what have we here? There's a decision many of the Leos need to take. Two of Swords. There's a decision. Some of you are thinking whether you should leave this job and focus on self-care, because this job has been very stressful. This job that you are currently in is very stressful, Leo, with the 5 of Wands. There could be a lot of arguments. There could be a lot of hostile energies. There could be, in particular, one colleague who's trying to bring you down because they're scared of your success. They know that you're really good at what you do, Leo, and they're trying to bring you down. And Leo, you are here at crossroads. Look at this, the 2 of Swords. Two directions. You're wondering, what should I do? And the question to ask yourself is, wake up. What is it that you truly want? What is it that you truly want? Now, some of you want a job that has far more stability. Not only stability, you want a job that has a good work-life balance. So it's not only about the money. You also want a job where you can come home, spend some time in meditation, in self-care, with your family, with your children, with your pets, with your dogs, with your cats. You want to spend time with them. You want to get time for introspection, to plan your next day, spend time in solitude. You don't get that in your current job. You're kept very busy, not only with the work, but also with the toxicity of the job. Now, for some of you, I see a brilliant new beginning coming over here. You don't see it though. See, she's blindfolded. You don't see this brilliant new beginning. This is the Fool card. And take a chance, for each morning is a new beginning. Now, Fool card, there could be a new job that's being offered to you. A new job, a new career, a new business that you start that's going to be very prosperous. All right. So, and this new job, this new business, this new way of earning money, this new career is going to allow you to have enough time for yourself as well, because the Queen of Cups talks about self-care. See, honoring your emotions is one of the highest form of self-care. The Queen of Cups is all about self-care. This job is going to allow you to have enough time to do meditation as a practice, to take care of your emotions, to do manifestation, to do journaling. It's not going to be an overwhelming job the way your current job, career, or business is. That's what I'm saying. So this new job is going to give you a lot of balance, a lot of work-life balance. Now, for some of you, it's not just about the job. You want to move on to a new city, a new country for some of you. I see that happening. I definitely see that happening. Some of you want to move overseas. I see that happening as well. I see you getting a job overseas that's going to have a lot of balance. If it's not overseas, it's at least in another city. Gorgeous energies. So I see this breakthrough happening for you, and you're also being told to take care of your mental health, your physical health, self-care. Honor your body. Eat right. I keep saying that. Honor your body. Eat right. Take time to manifest what it is you want to manifest. Imprint on the universe what it is you want to see, and we do that by visualizing. You visualize what it is you want, and then you imprint that on the world. All right. Now, what have we here? What else? Yes, 8 of Cups. I'm completely confirmed. You've been looking for this new start. You're going to leave something. Your life felt stale, a little stale, and you were also hurt. 10 of Cups. There was, as I said, the mask is going to fall off someone with this. You're being called, again, this toxicity. Some people are toxic in your life. You're being told to do away with them. It could be a person. It could also be a habit. For some of you, you're walking out of your family for the first time. Some of you have moved physically, but you were in touch with them, but you realized that your family was toxic. They didn't want you to flourish. They were actually cursing you, see. This curse written on her bottle. Can you read it? C-U-R-S-E. So they didn't have your best interest. They didn't like your progress. Some of you are being told, take this opportunity and move away. 8 of Cups. See, she's leaving home, maybe for the first time. Walk away and don't look back. This is your walking ticket. You're getting a one-way ticket out of this toxic situation, out of this narcissistic situation. For some of the women out there, you're in an abusive marriage. It's a violent marriage. There's a lot of fighting, yeah. 5 of Wands. This person who showed up like a knight in shining armor turned out to be your biggest nightmare. I'm sorry. This person who pretended to be a knight, your knight in shining armor, turned out to be your biggest nightmare. No pun intended, but that's exactly what happened. You're getting your walking ticket out from this situation in the next 10 days. Please take it and don't return. See, 2 of Swords. Again, I'm sensing a little bit of indecision. Now, a bit of tough love here. You know what it is you truly want. You want to feel free. You want to feel respected. You want to feel boundless. And if you can't do it in your current situation, then that situation is not where you're meant to be. What do you want to feel? Ask yourself that. Where do I want to be? And will the current environment support me to be there or to feel that? If it's a no, you need to walk away. Because this person who you are with, they're crushing your soul. This person or this family situation that you're with, they're crushing your soul. They're crushing your soul. All right? And they're hurting you because they are hurt. But as I said, Leo, you're generous. You're a giver. Some of you are healers as well. But there's only so much you can do. Like I keep saying this even in my private readings. You've tried to help these people. However, keep in mind, you can only bring a horse to the river. You cannot force it to drink. And I didn't make this all up. This is a well-known idiom. You can bring a horse to the river, but you cannot force it to drink. You've tried to heal these people. It could be your family. It could be your love interest. They could be dealing with alcoholism. They could be dealing with drug abuse. They could be just toxic and rotten to the core. I'm being very honest. And you try to change them. You try to work with them. You try to heal them. But you know what? Let karma take its own course. You're done here. You're done here, Leo. If you don't know that. Especially if you're a number 8. 8 of born on the 8th, the 17th, or 26th of any month. It all adds up to an 8. Or you're a life path 8. That is your date of birth adds up to an 8. Or you're seeing 888. Then it's a double confirmation. You need to leave this place. Some of you need to move away from a home. Some of you are being told if your current home. Now this is a specific situation. All right. You read it in that context. It's not a private reading. Some of you have a home that you cannot afford. You have this really big home that you cannot afford. And you're being told, Leo, if you can't afford this home and you are a single person, or you could be a single woman with a dog, or you're just about you and your love interest, very small family, you're being told you would be happier off if you kind of downsize a bit. She's living on a home on wheels. See, it's like a caravan, it's a home on wheels. Now, I'm not telling you to do that. What I'm telling you is maybe a downsizing would suit you right now at this point in time. It would suit your budget a little more at this point in time. And it would be a disguised blessing for you, all right? You would still have your space. I'm not telling you to live on a caravan on wheels. What I'm saying is you have this huge home, and the rent and the mortgage or the expenses to just maintain this home with the plumbing, the electricals, whatever it is just mind-blowingly huge. You're being told to downsize a bit, maybe get an apartment, maybe get something that is a condo, something that's more within your budget. Do your research. There are things out there that is like going to be like a wish come true. Now, Three of Pentacles, I definitely see the money coming in. I definitely see the money coming in. Some of you were in toxic work situations. I see that coming to an end. I see that they're using jade. They're using emerald here. Jade and emerald, the color green, it's all about prosperity, money, wealth coming in. Some of you are, I'm hearing spirit tell me to tell you. This is, of course, a general reading, but use the gemstone jade and emerald. Jade even more so to attract prosperity. Emerald is also good. It's the stone of Mercury. Use it to attract prosperity, agility of mind, alertness of mind. Now, if some of you were having issues in your workplace, if you were not seeing eye to eye with a colleague, or if a colleague was being difficult, let me tell you, this colleague is going to be disciplined by the leadership of the organization. They're going to receive a disciplinary letter or some kind of action to be done on them. Okay? And any of you who are having a performance review, it's going to go well. I see you being paid well. I see you being promoted. I see if you're on a contractual role, I see it being renewed. I see you being paid well for the work you do, especially if you do creative work. All right? I see your reputation growing within the organization and in the industry, people speaking highly about your skill sets and about your work ethic, Leo. That's what I see. Some of you who are independent professionals, you're a freelancer, you're a small business owner, you work as a consultant. I see your practice growing. I see a record number of clients and customers coming to you, liking the services and products you offer, and also recommending your services to others. Again, there could be a document or a contract that's coming up to you in the next 11 days. The next 10 to 11 days, your wait comes to an end. This is a document, an agreement, or a letter you've been hoping to see for a long time. You've been waiting to sign for a long time, and it's going to be in your favor. Justice will be done. Can you see justice? The number 11. Some of you are born on the 2nd, the 11th, the 20th, or the 29th of any month. They all add up to a 2. Or you're a life path 2, or you're a life path 11, then it's a double confirmation for you. Or you're seeing 1111, which is a master angel number. You're seeing it on the clock. I see it a lot. You're seeing it on a social security number, on a car plate, on a mobile number, wherever it is. It's like your angels telling you that justice is yours. Stick to your truth and everything will turn out fine. I definitely see justice coming in, and there could be a contract, an agreement, a legal verdict that's going to be in your favor. Especially if people did you dirty, did you bad, scammed you, stole from you, it's going to be in your favor. All right? For some of you, there is a family battle for inheritance. There's a battle for inheritance. Okay? So you know that your parents left you a certain sum of money, or an aunt or uncle left you a sum of money, but people are trying to dispute that. Take this to the courts. Take this to the courts. You're going to win. You don't have to feel scared of anyone, Leo. You don't have to feel intimidated by anyone. Take this to the courts. The truth will come out. Everything will turn out just fine. Look at this. Justice. Stick to your truth and everything will turn out just fine. I didn't make it up. That's what's written on the card. Expect to sign a contract and an agreement. However, read the fine print in the clauses clearly, Leo, because they could be of your interest. Now, we're done with tarot. Let's get some oracle messages. I'm using the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck. Beautiful goddesses, what are the oracle messages for my radiant Leos at this point in time? Lovely. And I'm going to use the Bird's Wisdom Oracle deck that has messages from the beautiful birds who are used as messengers by the angels very frequently. Right off the bat, we have Damara, guiding children. Leo, you are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. Some of you, your life's calling, your life path is to lead children, guide children. So you could work as a teacher. You could work as an educator in the education industry, especially as a teacher with kindergarten children or with younger children. Some of you you're a teacher for special needs children. So these children could be having autism, ADHD, cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, whatever it is they're having. You assist them to rehabilitate them and bring them on, the path to where they can function in society. Some of you are occupational therapists, speech therapists. You help children who cannot speak to speak. Children who are having some developmental delays, you help them. Some of you are also working with handicapped children, children who can't walk. You're a caregiver, or you're an educator, you're a therapist, you're a counselor, child counselor, whatever it is. Or even you're a nurse, you're a pediatric nurse, you take care of children. Let me tell you, your life path is one where you are a blessing to children, or you're attracting someone in your life as a lover who works, in helping children. Either which way, this is your life path. And if you're doing it, let me know in the comments. You're going to be blessed for this job. You see, justice, you will have peace, you will have prosperity, and you will have peace of mind above all because of the good work that you've done. You're a beautiful soul. If no one's told you that, I'm telling you that, because the professions that I just named are very difficult professions to work in. Being a nurse, being a teacher for a special needs child, a caregiver, a social worker, a welfare officer, it's not for the feeble-minded. All right. We have mauve, cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Especially for the women out there, we work in 28-day cycles, if you know what I mean. Important events, as much as you can. Everything is not within our control, but as much as you can. Important meetings, important events. Try to keep them on those dates of the month where you know that your energies are high. And those dates of the month where you know that your energies are low, try to do the least possible work. That's what it means when you say honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. If you're a woman, you understand this. All right. Now, owl. Some of you have seen an owl, especially a white owl, then it's very auspicious, especially in the night time. Owl talks about magic and healing power on the earth. Now, some of you, let's read the message. Now is the time for healing and regeneration. Now is the time for healing and regeneration. Some of you have been having eye problems. You or someone in your life. You or someone in your life was also having mental disturbances, especially a child. The way I just said, I'm getting the message again. Autism, ADHD, or someone older in your life, your parent having dementia, schizophrenia, some kind of mental illness, depression. Owl talks about wisdom. Owl talks about balance. Owl talks about peace, auspiciousness. Owl talks about a great lot of wisdom, but a calm wisdom, a serene wisdom. So I see that calmness, that serenity and peace washing over you. Any issues you were having with anxiety, depression, they're going to go away because the owl is wisdom. Also, any disease of the body, you or anyone in your life, it could be cancer, it could be autoimmune disease, a neurological disease, any problems with your eyes. I see the eyes speaking to me. Any problems with your ears, any ENT problems, ears, nose, and throat problem, they're going to be a thing of the past. Some of you who didn't feel like walking, I'm hearing clearly, you don't feel like walking. You could be having a bone problem, a bone density problem, or you don't feel like walking, you don't feel like moving. Remember, the owl flies, so you're going to have the strength to walk again, to be energetic about life again, because there's going to be healing and regeneration. Now we have red kite, vision. Take flight and recognize the bigger picture. Take flight and recognize the bigger picture. Some of you are moving away. You know that the place where you are right now is not the place you would want to be in the next 1 or 2 years. It could be a job, it could be an industry that you're working, it could be a city, it could be a home or a neighborhood. It's like a lemon, it's been squeezed dry. You've also enjoyed the juice. So you've enjoyed the juice and in some time this is not going to be of any value. All right? And I see that in the nicest possible way. Some of you are being told to move away. Birds migrate. When there's going to be winter in a place, they move to another place that has summer. And that's what Spirit is telling me to urge you to do. Move away to a new land that's calling you, to a new home that's calling you. Some of you to a new job that's calling you. You've got all you could from this current situation. Love and light, Leo. It's been wonderful doing this reading for you. Claim the blessings of moving away from these toxic people, cutting them out, or toxic habits. Claim the blessings of being paid well, or your business do well, being a well-paid, highly paid professional or a highly paid business person, self-employment, whatever it is, claim the blessings of legal justice, claim the blessings of this new beginning, claim these blessings with hope, faith, healing of body, soul and mind. Claim these blessings with conviction in the comment section, and I'm sure they'll manifest in your life. For those of you who already haven't connected to this channel, you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to this channel of mine, Occult Guidance with Sabrina. If the reading has resonated, give it a thumbs up or a like. Those Leos who've been making contributions, thank you so very much. Any donation you make to this channel, however small or however big, is taken with the same amount of respect and joy. If you would like to make a donation, Leo, the links are in the description of this reading. The PayPal link and the Buy Me a Coffee link is there. Click on the link to share any amount that sits right with your soul. Right from a cent to whatever it is. I mean, any amount. There's no minimum amount. Love and light, Leo. If you feel you need a private reading, you know how to reach out to me. My email ID is occultguidancewithsabrina@gmail.com. And so my mobile number is also there. You can give me a WhatsApp on my mobile. I will always keep you. I will always remember you in my prayers, Leo. And my prayer is that this new beginning, this healing, this hope that you've been praying to manifest becomes a reality for you very, very soon. Love and light, Leo. Do take care.